The question that I've chosen to address is select one point of the CPPF. What did you do and why? Our original goal was for Sandra to complete upper body dressing independently without supports in 1 week. I observed her doing her upper body dressing and saw that she had trouble with choosing the right sleeve, threading the wrong arm first, having trouble getting the sleeve over her elbow, and understanding where the shirt was in relation to her shoulder when she was trying to pull it over. I saw that she also had difficulty with dividing her attention between maintaining sitting balance and working on getting the shirt on. I provided her with strategies, one-armed dressing strategies, being lay the shirt out first, to choose the right sleeve, dress the affected arm first, undress the affected arm last, etc. And also we engaged in verbal feedback after the session to discuss where she found things difficult, and how she could do it differently next time. And we did forward chaining, so we would focus on the first area of difficulty, and then I would help her a little bit more with the other components that she found difficult, until she could start to do the steps more independently as she went through. Sandra didn't achieve the goal that we set in the first week, and we continued for a second week. And she still needed support from the chair after the second week, due to that lack of torso control. So after that, our goal was to increase her active torso control, and we did some torso strengthening exercises, and incorporated that in a functional activity of making a cup of tea and reaching, and the rotational movements when dressing. We did that for another week, and in the MDT meetings, her assessment scores were not improving, and the consultant was talking about discharge. Although the assessment scores weren't showing improvements, myself and the physiotherapist were still seeing improvements and wanted to continue rehab. But we did see a decrease in her confidence and her sense of achievement after she heard from the consultant that she wasn't improving. So we changed the goal then to something more discreet and decided to focus on grooming, because she'd been talking about wanting to apply her own lipstick and going over with the lipstick in the area where she'd lost sensation. So I observed her doing her grooming tasks and saw that she had difficulty with problem solving when it came to doing tasks that she would usually do with two hands, like filling up a cup with water at the tap and applying her toothpaste to her toothbrush. So we incorporated strategies and some practical aids, like a toothbrush stand to suction cap onto her sink so that she could rest her toothbrush on it to apply the toothpaste, and got a mirror for her to get that visual feedback when she was applying her lipstick. We also, she really enjoyed doing homework, so she and I developed a written document of the key points to remember, to help her with her organisation, and putting things away back in her toiletries bag straight after she's used them, to make the most of the space, and to be more effective with the time. We also did mirror therapy to facilitate getting movement back in her left hand, which also showed improvements.